Hi guys, welcome back to Falafel React. Thank you so much for being here on this channel. I just want to make it abundantly clear that while we are a girl world channel, and oftentimes the main focus on this channel are the girls, including Chantal, Marie from Foodiebeauty, and Amberlynn Reid from the Amberlynn Reid, I also just want to make it abundantly clear that we are not a safe space for the other people surrounding the girls. We are not. So for the likes of Emily, you're weird, okay? And I don't care what part of this video you don't like. I don't care what part of this video you're gonna submit a privacy claim. I don't care, okay? Because I'll get it put back up. Yes, I will. Like, you are not gonna win. I literally don't care. So you're weird, okay? And I don't even believe you're a nurse. Maybe you are. I don't know. Some people say she's a nurse. Some people, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, today we are not reacting to a video. Today we are going through and reading every single message from all of the messages between Amberlynn Reid and Emily that have been made available to us via the shady Emily through Rachel. Now, the video has since been taken down, okay? Actually, let me rewind. Amberlynn Reid and her feeder girlfriend, who I believe she's back together with, okay, not confirmed, but like all but confirmed. They've been going back and forth. Listen, you guys know the drama. You guys know the drama better than me, if we're being perfectly honest. Now, I've been on Twitter and there's been some drama, okay? And I hate when people try to contact the reactors. Oh, it's just, it doesn't end well, okay? Like, when have we seen it actually work out in this community? It's just, I don't know. It never works out. So Rachel, who has an amazing YouTube channel where she covers a lot of the Amberlynn Reid stuff, she puts so much work and so much quality goes into her videos. I love her. I love her videos. And it's so informative, like academic, okay? Like, Rachel does academic shit. I just don't agree. And this is not criticism of Rachel at all. This is something that a lot of other channels do. And I appreciate Rachel doing this because I don't agree with it as a concept, but here I am taking screenshots from her video about it, okay? So nuance, okay? Nuance. I don't agree with it as a concept. I don't agree with reactors contacting or having a back and forth with the people that we react to. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird, but I don't know. It doesn't really bother me when Rachel does it because it doesn't, I don't know. There's no like shadiness to it. Okay. Like, I don't get any weird vibes from Rachel. I also know that Emily has contacted Alex's Shook and he talked about it. I also got zero weird vibes. So there is a way, I feel like, for that contact to be had. I just don't agree with it as a concept because I don't blame the reactors. I just don't agree with it because you cannot trust any of these characters. Like, we can't trust Alexis. Okay. You just cannot trust any of the side characters that are attached to the girls because they will pull the rug like right from right under you in the way that Emily did to Rachel. So Emily sent all this stuff to Rachel to put up in a video. She sent her a voice note, which we will be playing, and then rescinded consent for it. What the hell? What are you talking about? Okay, like, no, this is not a health class where we're talking about how you can rescind consent at any time. Okay, like, this is not it. This is not that situation. You can't just say yes because you want to get all messy and then walk it back. And word on the block is she walked it back because someone reported her license to the state in which she practices. Allegedly, she's a nurse. Is she really a nurse? You went to nursing school to do all this? Maybe she's like a CNA or something else. I don't know. Or she could be a nurse. You know what? Like, she could be a nurse. But even more concerning, if she's legitimately an RN, a registered nurse, or like a nurse practitioner or something like that, and she's a feeder, yeah, you're getting reported 100%. I don't disagree with that at all. But yeah, that's why I don't agree with contacting the like other people in the community that surround the girls that we react to, because like, you cannot trust them. Okay, they are not to be trusted ever. And I don't, in general, one of the criticisms I will give even like reactors and us is like, we just hop on the bandwagon so quick. Like, anyone that comes for the girls, we just, and I'm not going to say we because I know that's not like everyone, but there's this huge push of like, yes, they're right. You see, like, this proves that Amberlynn is blah, 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 blah. This proves that Chantal is blah, blah, blah. And it's like, how many times do we have to get burned? Like, how many times do we need to get burned before we know that everyone that surrounds the girls, like, if you're if you're contacting a reaction channel, you're weird and you're shady and you're doing it for attention. Like that's just it, right? Like it has to be that. So that's why I don't trust these girls as far as I can throw them. And none of the girls in the community are throwable, okay? So I can't throw them, so I'm not going to trust them. Okay, firstly, let's get that out of the way. Secondly, I went on the Twitters and I was like, okay, all of the screenshots in Rachel's video, like, does anyone have them compiled? Because I don't really want to like watch her video through and like react to it on my channel. That didn't exist. You know what? Be the change you want to see in this world. Could I apply that to a better, more just cause? Yes. And I will, because I have 24 hours in a day, okay? And so I can be petty, be shady, create largely meaningless yet somewhat entertaining content, and also enact good change in the world. The good change I'm choosing right now for the next hour is compiling all the screenshots from Rachel's video. So that will be compiled here. Maybe, oh, you know what? I should also collect it and put on Twitter. I should also, because like no one replied back to the, well, one person did, pretty much saying like it doesn't exist. No one has compiled that. So I will do that on my Twitter, I think, if I'm able to. Yeah, because I have it on my Google Drive. So I will. Yeah, so we are just going to read the text interactions. We're going to listen to, and I will insert this, we're going to listen to a bit where Rachel got a sound recording from Emily sent to Rachel explaining what actually happened between Amberlynn and Emily. Mind you, this is on the heels of Amberlynn coming online. I have it written right here in my journal. On this day, do you guys remember that skit that I did? That skit? That was literally from the live stream where she was accusing Emily of being an abuser. Okay, yes, believe victims. I 100%. But when it comes to this community, I'm not inclined to believe anyone at all, ever, over anything. I need like beyond any unreasonable doubt. Is that the term? Is it any reasonable or any unreasonable? Where's the Esquire? Where's our Girl World Esquire? I need solid proof to believe anything from anyone in this community, unless I'm like seeing it in my eyes. Like, I only believe that Chantal is a big yeasty beast because I see her with my eyes, but like I'm not inclined to believe anyone. So like, I don't know. I don't take anything seriously from this community. Like you can't. You kind of can't in many ways, especially with these accusations thrown out, because we know that the girls lie. They all lie, and everyone in their orbit there's a benefit for them to continue the liation, to continue lying, to benefit themselves, depending on how they want the story to go. And I also, if you are in a relationship with someone and you know that there's this whole like reaction channel, like this whole like reaction symbiosis relationship, how can you, like, you're a shitty person if you end the relationship and then contact reaction channels, okay? Like, I'm just trying to think of it from my own perspective. If I had an in-person, real-life friend, even if they screwed me over, did me dirty, I wouldn't go online and bitch about it to them, okay? If in my real person man, if we broke up, like, and then he came online and started running his mouth about me, like, he wouldn't, because this is like a real life, in-person thing with two people. Why are we then taking it online and snitching? Like, Alexis did that, and then Alexis weaseled her way back in Amberlynn's life. Amberlynn, I'm talking to you right now. Why would you ever? That person is not to be trusted. Mind you, I don't like Amberlynn, and I certainly don't like Alexis, but Alexis to me was way worse, because you are so sad and pathetic. You are doing this for attention, okay? Like, you are actually doing this for attention. You were never a good friend. You were always a clout chaser. Same thing with Emily. You claim to have loved this individual. Fake love, real love, whatever. You knew them in person. You had an in-person vested interest in this person, like in Amberlynn as like a human being. And then you run to the reaction channels. Everyone that runs to reaction channels, you're fucking weird. And I judge you harsher than I judge the girls, because the girls give us a catalog of things to judge them by, okay? Like, we know it, we see it, we talk about it. They're online. They're internet personalities. They are influencers. They're the queens of girl world. So like, we will judge them based off that. But you clout chasers that are having actual in real life relations with these girls and then running online to get your 15 minutes of fame. When has that worked out? When has that worked out? So you're weird. You're shady, Emily. And I really am not inclined to believe anything that you say. But however, I will be watching. and I will be listening and I will be giving my thoughts. So I will play the sound bite between Emily and Rachel. It's a few minutes. I will speed it up, so it'll be sped up. I gathered this from a channel called Gorl that has since re-uploaded the entire channel. They have, no, what am I saying? There's a channel called Gorl that re-uploaded Rachel's video because Rachel deleted the video after Emily rescinded permission. First of all, Rachel, not that Rachel's watching me or knows me or anything about me, but like, Rachel, you don't have to do that. You shouldn't, okay? It's on your channel. Continue getting the monetization. Continue getting money for it. Because look, now another channel is going to get monetized from what you put up. They put up the same video. I'm not saying that like that channel put it up for any kind of nefarious reason. I really think it was to stick it to Emily. I don't think it was about Rachel or anything like that at all. But that's where I got the clip of this from, of the sound audio.
Is a statement from Emily, shared with permission, reflecting her first-hand experience of events surrounding the incident. These statements are her own account, shared to clarify misinformation. No claims are being made about anyone's guilt, wrongdoing, or intent. I've left in all of the ums and pauses just so that you get the full idea of what Emily has to say. There is one small cut where Emily says something private about her job, so I've cut that little bit out, so you might hear a little jump. The rest of it remains as is. Also, before Emily sent me this voice note, it's actually 2 voice notes, I sent her a voice note asking her how the whole thing went down, because I said Amber's version of events didn't seem to line up, so I just wanted Emily to explain from her point of view what happened, and this is what Emily sent me.
She was standing in the doorway of my room, and I was trying to get out of my room to go get some space because she wouldn't leave me alone. She was yelling at me, screaming at me, and I asked her to move like 50 times. Wouldn't do it, so I tried pushing past her, and she pushed back and lost her balance and fell on top of me. And I do have a dog bed in my room, but that's not where we were standing. I have my laundry pile. Normally it's in a basket, but sometimes the basket's downstairs by the laundry, so it's just some clothes next to my dresser. But she didn't trip over anything. She straight up lost her balance when she was pushing me to keep me into the room. And then I was like, my adrenaline was just rushing at that point. I was like freaking out. And then I got up and I was like freaking out, and she came over and she was trying to say, first she said she was so sorry, and then I said I need to leave. And she grabbed my arm, and she was like, "No, you're not," and like squeezed the shit out of it with her nails. And and right before she squeezed the shit out of my arms, like she had pushed me to the ground. I got up, and I was like sobbing because that's like a huge trigger for me with what happened with Megan, is like being contained and not being able to leave. And I told her, I'm like, you know that is such a huge trigger for me. And I'm like, how could you do that? And then that's when she made the comment that she can see why Megan did what she did because she can see how I pushed her to the edge, just like I was doing to her. And it was like literally in the middle of the night, and like I had woken up and asked her to turn down her brightness on her laptop and turn down the sound because I had to work the next day. And she like took her phone flashlight and shined it in my face. And like, I was pissed. I'm like, what are you doing? I have to get up to work. And like, it all escalated from there. And like, because I was upset about it, it made her upset. And, you know, the whole, how can you treat me like this? And when she was upset, and I didn't want to calm her down, I'm like, you're upset because I was upset. I'm not going to sit here and calm you down. Just leave me alone, please. I mean, that's how it always went down. Sorry if I was all over the place with the timeline, but I mean, obviously you get the gist of it. But like, for her to say that, like, Megan, I triggered Megan into doing that, like I triggered her into doing that, kind of like using that against me. And then I was like how fucking could you? And like, that's when I'm like, you need to fucking leave, like permanently. And that's when she grabbed my arm and squeezed the fuck out of it. And then eventually after that I left and out the back door because she followed me downstairs. And I was getting my shoes on. She stood in front of the front door, so I went out the back door. I closed it. She was right behind me. She claims I left the door open or whatever. That was one of her many stories of the Rary situation. But yeah, the whole night was just awful. And I had to go work. I didn't sleep the entire night. I had to go to work for a 12-hour shift. And then I came home and the cat was missing. So I spent all night looking for the cat and making, she didn't do anything to help look for the cat. She didn't even go outside with me for the initial, my initial search. I searched the house. She didn't even do that. She sat on the couch. So, I mean, when she says how awful I was to her, it was always when she would do things like get mad at me for being, going outside and smoking, and she asked to come with, and I would say, no, I want some alone time. She did not like that. Or she would say, you've been out there for 17 minutes now, what are you doing? And I would get upset about it, and that would make her upset. I'm like, you need to give me space. And she just wouldn't. And I'm like, I can't handle this anymore, Amberlynn. I'm going to go crazy. I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm burnt out. I need some time to myself after working when it's a shift that so busy that I don't even get to have a break more than 3 minutes to pee. And then when I would get upset about that, she would get upset and then expect me to calm her down. And it was always, I didn't care about her feelings. I was stonewalling her. I was cold, insensitive. I don't care about her. I don't love her. I'm the worst girlfriend. How can I treat her like this? And that was like a daily thing, to the point where it was getting to be like multiple times a day where she would get mad at me. Then it was getting to the point where like she had no periods of time where she wasn't mad at me. And then it just kind of got worse and worse and worse and worse. So I hope that answers your question. Let me know if you have any other questions.
So yeah, that is what Emily says happened. There's a lot to
Now, the screenshots I got from before, I compiled that before actually from Rachel's video. So we will be going through that and discussing. Okay, so the messages, you will notice they say Amberlynn up top, as you can see, meaning that this is Emily to Amberlynn, right? Amberlynn is in Emily's contact. So the blue is Emily and the gray is Amberlynn. And the numbering, the enumeration is from Rachel, I believe. It's not from me. So we're going in order. Oh boy. You guys ready? Strap in. This is Emily, March 1st, 2025, because this is earlier this year. I don't trust you, not one bit. Amber goes, everyone is right. I have never given you a reason not to trust me. You are ignoring all my pain just to validate your awful behavior, and that is not okay. I am still going live tonight. I really hope we can fix this before I do. Exactly. Emily says, or what? Is that a threat? No, that's my thought. Is that a threat? Amber says, all I did was come to you with the concern. No, it is not an effing threat, Emily. My God, why are you so rude to me? Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm putting myself in, I guess, Emily's shoes. But okay, that's like my perspective, right? Because like I'm Emily in this situation, in this case, and this is Amberlynn. And I'm trying, like, at what point am I tapped out of the conversation? Here's the thing. I would never be in this position to begin with. To begin with, I'm not here. But so long as I am here, at what point do I tap out? Okay, message 2. Oh, Emily is going off. You wake me out of a dead sleep when I'm sick to be a fucking cunt to me. Language! Haram! It's haram, okay? First of all, if I'm Amberlynn, I'm tapped out. Okay, I said I was Emily. I think I'm gonna have to like be both, and depending on the situation. First of all, no. And mind you, this is the context of people speaking to each other that are in a romantic relationship. Okay, this is not like one of your girlfriends where you can get into a fight and cuss each other out. Like, no, you're a hoe. Like, no, you're a bitch. Even then, I don't speak to my friends in that way. I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's a bit more tolerance when like it's your girlfriend, like your non-romantic partner, like when it's your friend versus your partner, like your intimate partner. What? What did you just say about me? How did you refer to me? This is over text, okay? You can temper yourself over text. In the moment is one thing, and even then is not acceptable to me by my standards. You think you're speaking to me in that way? You're not going to finish the sentence. It's because I'm just leaving. Like, no, you don't even get to look at me. You don't get to look at this face and speak to me in this way. Like, excuse me? Amberlynn, I didn't know you were sleeping. Telling you that I am hurting because of something you said online isn't being a cunt. You knew damn well I was sleeping and you screamed my effing name. I thought your phone was on low light. It was last night. I didn't know you were sleeping because you told me not to sleep on the phone. First of all, what are they talking about? Like, who's waking up who to what? Like, are they on the phone or are they talking about like an in-person situation? Because if you're on the phone, just hang up, Emily girl. Just like hang up. How is she going to wake you up? But yeah, don't like Amberlynn. Emily's a working girl, okay? She's a working girl. You're going to wake her up when she has work the next day. I would be pissed. I'd be livid. If I get the feeling that you're trying to wake me up for attention for a pity party, excuse me? I have work, okay? Unlike you, I have work. I got to go in. Unless you want to pay some of my bills and offset some of that. Otherwise, I got work. I should have never unblocked you when you had that fake health scare, when you had COVID and you were perfectly effing fine. See, Emily, This is how you're like Amberlynn, okay? This is how you guys are kind of a match made in heaven. Why say I should have never unblocked you? Just go back and block. Like, they love to talk about doing the thing and they just never do the thing. And the same way that they talk about, oh, we're going to lose weight. I'm going to. And I talked about this when it related to Chantal, very much obsessed with the future progressive tense. I will, I am going to, this will happen, blah, 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 blah. But it never does. They just want to talk the talk. They never want to actually do the thing. If you feel like you should have never unblocked her, don't even send this message. Block, done. Delete contact, move on with your life. You're all the way in Wisconsin. What is she going to do? First of all, she can't even walk. Even if she was perfectly mobile, even if she was a marathon runner, you're in Wisconsin. Like, you're many states apart. Numbered 2. I am not sure exactly what's going on with that, but it was also numbered that way, so I don't know. I don't know if this is from a different conversation. This was also number 2. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it was from a different conversation, but Emily said, no open-ended questions. And the way you were asking them, you had an attitude in your voice. You have been miserable to be around and you're taking it out on me. You always do this and it leads to a huge fight when you're good to be around for like 3 days and it slowly comes back to this, I'm over it. I've been miserable to be around? You literally just told me last night that my Zoloft is working. You never can make up your mind about your opinions on me. You think so much in black and white, comma, Emily. Period. I don't know. These people are like around my age. Actually, they're older than me, okay? Yeah, because I'm 29. They're older than me. Well, yeah, if a person has no life, no hobbies, nothing to do, after 3 days, they're going to start freaking out because they have nothing to do. So, Amberlynn, you can address this problem by having hobbies. Amberlynn, I know, is like a very possessive, like needs her person around her all the time. Because I've had friends like that I've had to drop. Like, they are always bringing their man to like every function, talking about him. Like have a life, have a personality. You are a human being outside of the confines of your partner. Amberlynn seems like she's incapable of that. But then Emily, like, why are you entertaining this? This is why, like, you are just as petty as her. You are perfect for her because how are we still doing this? How are we still doing this? I mean, maybe you can say that Emily is trying to fix the situation or trying to... The fact that you're still talking to her, Emily, tells me that you're still interested. Amber says, all I was doing was laying here, tired. Tired from what? What did I say about sighing and being tired? What did I say? One of the core beliefs of this channel is the way that these girls sigh, the way that I've heard Chantal and Amberlynn, but more specifically Chantal sigh, the... That's a 9-to-5 sigh. That's a blue-collar worker sigh. That's a working on the power plant, working at the oil rig sigh. That's a I'm employed sigh. When you're sitting around all day manufacturing drama, you lose the right to that sigh, okay? There's an unspoken contract that we sign. Tired of what? All I was doing was laying here, tired, trying to have a conversation with you, but you were being rude. I didn't do shit. And I'm not gonna argue with you. You always get grumpy and I have to deal with it, but I'm not dealing with it. I'm done arguing and done responding. Spoiler alert, she wasn't done. Listen, you cannot put out threats like these and not follow up, okay? Like, if I say I'm done talking to you, you know how you'll know? I'm not going to tell you I'm done talking to you. You will never hear from me again. And that's how you know. Like, these empty threats, because when you say I'm done responding and then you keep responding, it sends the message that you don't believe anything I say because I'm a liar, because I do not uphold my boundaries. That's the message that it sends. And we know the girls have this problem in a lot of ways, but like in the same thread is crazy to me. Excuse me. Emily replies, on top of all the other bullshit and backlash I get for being with you, and then you're shitty to me on top of that? Yeah, not gonna happen. People are only as terrible to you as you allow them to be in most cases, okay? There are certainly, and unfortunately, I've talked about this before on my channel, IPV is a common problem in different parts of the world, different communities, different relationship types, so I'm not denouncing that, and there are situations where someone's treating you poorly and it's not your fault, it's outside of your bounds, but I'm talking about girls, two girls that are states apart, okay? Like, you guys are both girls at this point because you don't have to be in this situation. You are manufacturing this. You are states apart. And one of the people can't run. So you don't have to be in this position. And what's the point of arguing about this? You're being shitty. No, you're being shitty. No, you're being shitty. Okay. Like, time out. Time out. Like, this has to go at this point. Send this to arbitration and then it's done. Okay. We need to settle this. Arbitration, then settle. Because, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I wasn't shitty at all. All you ever do is sit on your phone. It's like I don't even exist. I don't know. Amberlynn, like, as a girlfriend, like, if she was my girlfriend, girl, you need way too much attention, okay? And I'm a very, like, if you see my vlogs, you will rarely hear or see my partner in the background. And that's not just because I'm, like, not including him in the videos. We live very independent lives because we are very independent people. Like, if you are someone that needs a whole lot of attention from me, I can't do that. Like, I go on trips, like several international trips in the year without him. Okay. And this is nothing against him. That's just like how we are. And he hangs out with his guys very often, all the time. In fact, right now he's not home because he's out. Okay. So then maybe I'm weird then. Maybe I'm weird because to me, it would really, really annoy me if someone is expecting me to constantly text them, call them, check in on them. No, like, I don't know. I'm an adult. I have my own things to do. I have my own things I'm interested in. I have my own friends. I have my own family members. I have my own, like, things. I want to do my own things. And I want to support you in doing your own things. You want to hang out with your guys, like, every single night of the week. Awesome. As long as the things that we agree on happening in the house happen, do that. Do that, be that, live that. You want a week-long hiking trip? Great. You know how nice and quiet the house will be? Amazing. I mean, he's very quiet, so it's not a thing. But I don't know. And also it could be that we have been in a relationship for a while versus, like, you know, they're like honeymoon phase-ish. I don't know. I have become more and more independent in the relationship the older I've gotten. So when I see this just makes me think of maybe how I would have acted like in high school. Like, I didn't see you in English, and like I passed by you in math and you didn't like wave at me, and then like after school and then like that kind of thing, like constant attention. How can you be grown and still be like this? Like, wanting constant texting communication. We are not in middle school. It's too much. Like, when you're an adult, most of your interaction with the other person should not be over text message. Now, granted, they are doing long distance, so I should cut them some slack when it comes to that, because realistically, how often? Yeah, okay, so maybe the long distance plays more into as possible. I don't know. It just seems like way too much. Way too much. And this is the same feedback I have for Cindy from Life Plus Cindy. Counting down for my man to come back, day 17. Counting down to what? Counting down to who? Like, get your own damn things. Why are we doing a countdown for when he comes back? Okay, that's weird. That's weird. And to me, it's like, you have no life. And I think I'm just biased because, like, I've just been annoyed by way too many of my friends being like, cool, hanging out, we do our thing, and then they get a man, and then, like, you don't hear from them. And then the relationship doesn't work out, and then you hear from them, and it's like, oh, so you're one of those girls. So I think I definitely have that bias, but also this constant needing of attention is just very much at odds with the type of person I am as it comes to a romantic relationship. So we left off saying, Amberlynn, it's like, I don't even exist. Emily was like, I wasn't grumpy until you started yelling at me for watching TikTok. F you, bro, and you're gaslighting. I was asking you how you slept and what you did today, asking about, I don't know. And it was like I was bothering you or something. Ha ha ha, I didn't yell at you. Bye. What? Emily's like, how are you not embarrassed you treat people this way? That's actually pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Bye, Emily. Bitch, you said bye many times. You don't mean, this is an Arab bye, okay? This is an Arab, Emily, Amberlynn. Amberlynn, are you Arab? This is how we say bye, okay? We are trying to end the function. We say the bye is like 25 minutes standing up, 35 minutes talking in the hallway. If you have a mudroom, forget it, okay? Outside of the house, by the front porch, outside the car, in the driveway. It's like a 5-hour goodbye. This is what that's giving. Amberlynn, I know you said you were Portuguese, but maybe you got some Arab mixed in there. Emily throwing a punch. Emily's punching down. She's saying, says the person that ruins every relationship they're in by being selfish. Emily, that is so crazy and diabolical of you to say. This is called an insecure cheap shot, okay? And Emily, I'm coming for you right now. Yeah, this criticism is for you. This is very much giving, like, when a guy's asking you out and you're like, no, I'm not interested. And he's like, well, you're a ugly, fat, stupid bitch anyways, and I was never interested. Okay. Okay. So then if you've already decided that about me, why did you approach me? Sounds like you're a liar. Sounds like that was never the case and you're just embarrassed. Emily, it sounds like you're embarrassed. If you're saying that you knew that she ruins every relationship because she's being selfish, why are you bringing it up now that you're having a conflict? It was either that you knew it and you always ignored it, but you were interested in her for other reasons, or you're just being rude and mean and insecure. This is screaming insecurity from you, Emily. Amberlynn says, asking you questions to try to spark a conversation is selfish. No, they're yelling at me because for being on TikTok because I was just waking up. Don't gaslight. That's all you ever do. I'm not happy. We never connect anymore. I'm literally so over being treated like this and you saying stupid shit like you're... I mean, kind of true. But like, you chose to be with her. You knew how she was like. You knew that her argument style was like a 5-year-old's. When you literally started the fight, we sit on FaceTime for hours and don't say a single word. Hours? Multiple? Wow, she got time. She got time. She got nothing but time. This is unemployed behavior, okay? Hours? What do you mean hours? Wait, it can't be unemployed behavior because Emily's on the receiving end of the call. Okay, well, what does Emily say? Okay, then find someone who does make you happy. Sorry, I have a job and a life and sleep all damn day. You know what, Emily, period. Tell her I have a job, okay? And a life. I'm sure, and Emily's was like trying to lose weight, right? Wasn't she like trying to get in shape and lose weight? Doesn't she also have a child? Now, I understand she doesn't have custody, but she must have like some amount of custody of the child. Amberlynn says, I want to buy that couple cars game so we can connect, but nope, you won't even do it with me. You having a job and my sleeping schedule has nothing to do with how we spend our time on FaceTime. Okay, Amberlynn, I'm not against like these like a couple connection games. The problem is when you oversaturate yourself in someone else's life, like text me every day and then FaceTime for 5 hours and then FaceTime until we go to sleep and then Snapchats and then like there's traps on TikTok that we're going to send to each other and then also a card game. It's too much, okay? You're like oversaturated. You're like too much overexposure, okay? But if you don't talk to each other the whole day and then in the evening, you're like, hey, how was your day? 1 hour conversation, tops. End it. Go to sleep at a normal time. Read your book. Do your Lego. Whatever you need to do. Then the next day or by the end of the week, if you guys haven't spoken a lot throughout the week, you have so much to talk about. Oh my God. And then this happened at work. And then that's, and then that, and then that. And then I missed you. And then this thing happened. And I was like, oh my God, if you were there, you would have thought it was so funny. Or like, this was so ridiculous. And then, hey, like in a month when we meet up on the car drive, let's play this game. Then you actually have stuff to talk about. But if you were like constantly in each other's presence and you don't even do anything, you're not bringing content to the table. Okay. It's like, I was going to say it's like her vlogs, but her vlogs are actually entertaining because I think the vlogging forces her to go out and about, like to do bingo and all of that. But she's not giving her life enough content to then bring something to the relationship at all. Okay, this is duplicated. 7. When did I ever say no? And yes, it does. I deserve to have downtime in my life. This from Emily, I 100% believe because this is the same language that we saw between Beck and Amberlynn and Destiny and Amberlynn. She wants to be everything in your life. She wants to be all of it. And I don't know. I mean, Amberlynn's in her 30s, but her partners are also around similar age. And it's like, don't you clock her as being immature? Like okay, Emily, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt in a way. If you're saying that you're this adult, you have a job, you have a career, you have your own things, you're trying to get fit, you're trying to stay on top of it, you have your own house, blah, blah, blah. Great, good for you. Love that. Adulting, love that. Well adjusted, okay, seemingly, I guess, in some ways. But then have you not clocked her for being immature? Like, how does that line up with you? How does that line up with your lifestyle? It doesn't seem to at all. So then how do you, on top of the fact that the person you're dating has a large digital footprint where you can know a lot of things about them beforehand. So why are you even in a relationship with this person that you know has nothing going on? So you can't be shocked. You can't be shocked when they give you no downtime. Like, you are her everything now. In a creepy, non-romantic way. You're everything to her. You must be everything and everyone. You give your energy to everyone but me. We don't do dates. You won't even spend a penny on me, nothing. Doesn't even feel like a relationship anymore. We don't even converse. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, this sentiment, it's probably genuine for Amberlynn. She probably really feels like if you don't give me 100% of everything, it feels like nothing. And this could be like her BPD, her lack of like working through therapy. I'm inclined to believe Amberlynn. And what I mean is that I believe that she feels this to be true. I don't believe it to be accurate of the situation. I don't believe it to be healthy. But Amberlynn has nothing else going on and she's very emotionally stunted. So if Emily is not 100% of the time giving her like that honeymoon phase attention, Amberlynn probably feels starved, right? Because the BPD girl, well, this is what I learned from Life Plus Cindy, is that they have like a favorite person. So Emily is probably Amberlynn's favorite person during this time. And so when she's not getting her fix, then it's not working out. Emily's probably just like, well, man, I have like, I work, I have like things to do. She's probably more on like the quote unquote like normal, well-adjusted side, but still, you can't be that well-adjusted if you're dating Amberlynn. Oh, you guys know I love talking about money, okay? You guys know I love talking about money, finances, retirement, salary transparency, how much we get paid on the YouTubies in general. Like, I love those types of conversations. Emily, okay, because I'm in debt and broke, because you have me $10 so I could order pancakes one time means I need to spend money on you. If that's the case, I'll keep a running tab. So far, you're hundreds behind for the Billy tickets. F you. Okay, no, this is not cool. This is not cool because it doesn't matter what happened. If you buy someone a gift and then something happens and you argue about it, like no strings attached, you know, like you got her the Billie Eilish tickets and that experience like for her birthday or something like that. That's it. Like there's no takesies backsies. You don't get to like send her a bill just because you guys are in a fight now. That's not cool. And you're in debt? How are you in debt? Like, not how, but no, wait, actually, yes, how? Because if she's a nurse, you make good money or you have the capacity to make good money. And as far as I know, you don't have custody of your child in any like serious way in which the child is staying with you. Oh, maybe Emily pays child support. Well, if there is child support, I hope, or alimony or something like that, I hope that Emily is doing the responsible thing and paying it in full, not dodging it, nothing like that. I would hope, and I have no reason to think otherwise, so there's no reason for me, that's not like a thing that I have no reason to think anything other than if there is child support, that she's paying it. But why are you in debt, girl? Like, you got a good job. You got a good degree. When did you say no? You broke up with me when I sent you the link telling you I want to play it so we can reconnect. Oh my God, what are you guys even talking about? $10? I can send you a screenshot of what I've sent you. You're so unappreciative. And that's also on you, Amberlynn. Like, you only make money and gifts accessible to people so that you can then run your mouth and say you're unappreciative. No, you can't do things for your partner or friends or people that you care about and then just be like, you're unappreciative. You didn't show me enough appreciation, or you didn't thank me enough. That's weird. That's weird. Then just don't do it to begin with. Then just don't offer to pay more part of the bill if you're going to bring it up later. Like, sorry, I got a text. Okay. My apologies. Okay, this is a $10 thing. Oh, I literally worked 70 plus hours this week and now you're treating me like shit because of it. Emily, I hope you're getting some OT. I hope you're getting some good overtime. Listen, if you're really a nurse, you should be making bank. So rein your finances in, budget, pay off that debt, never get into debt again. Okay, if you have a car note, pay it off. Like, do not, okay? Don't, okay? Don't be the statistic. The statistic is being Amberlynn's girlfriend will make you broke, okay? Will leave you jobless. So keep the job. Don't. And you know what? Maybe her deleting her online presence is trying to retain her job. Okay. And I'm not trying to mess with someone's money, you know? I'm not trying to mess with someone's job. I was gonna put her face in the thumbnail, And now I'm deciding that I won't do that. I might, like, I'll mention Emily. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe if I do, I'll make it small. Because I'm not trying to, like, you know, mess with people's job. But at the same time, who's watching my video? My Amberlynn Reid videos historically get very low views, so I don't think I have to worry about that. I don't think the algorithm will reroute anyone to me. But maybe I'll just shrink it more. I was going to just make it Emily's. I was just going to make it Emily's face, but I'll shrink it, I think, and put Amberlynn's as well. Okay. You spend money all the time. Stop gaslighting me. If your ass didn't have a effed up sleeping schedule, it would be less of a problem. T. Nah, I'm treating you like this because you hung up on me yet again, all because I was trying to have a conversation with you. Longest breakup ever. This has nothing to do with my sleeping schedule. Girl, yes it does. Yes it does. If it's at odds with, if you have opposite sleep schedules and we know your sleep schedule is not aligned with someone that works for a shift or second shift. So what are you talking about? That's not gaslighting, and yes, I spend money to live. Amberlynn, can you stop telling people what to spend money on or not? Can you stop it? Because God knows you spend money on the dumbest crap constantly, consistently. Like, you trash your health so that you can spend money on dumb shit all the time. Don't tell Emily how to spend her money or not. Exactly, that's what Emily sends next. You spend hundreds of dollars on Legos and bingo and stupid, ugly, crappy dogs. Lecture me on buying scratcher tickets. I mean, heaven forbid I do something for myself for once. F you. I mean, I don't know. Don't buy scratcher tickets either. You know, like, take that $5, put it in an IRA. This is just so dumb. Difference is I spend money on you. No, like, don't buy me something and then if we argue for an unrelated reason 3 months later, you like, remember that one time when, like, I paid for your portion at the Cracker Barrel? Bitch, I could have paid for my own Cracker Barrel. Okay? You don't get to pay for me and then bring it up later. Actually, one of the emojis is pancakes. This was just in May. Your sleep schedule can be changed. You choose to sleep those hours. My job, however, cannot. And that's on prioritizing your job. Sorry, my job is more important than being on FaceTime. Say it. I asked you to send me a Lego that you won't do, and you said you didn't have money for it. Bullshit. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of, like, as adults buying gifts for other adults, okay? Because it's like, just buy your own damn thing. I run into this issue every single year during Christmas because I recently am celebrating Christmas because I have a Catholic side of my in-laws are Catholic, so they celebrate Christmas. They do the whole thing. And it's just so annoying to me to have to buy gifts for adults, okay? Yes, I said it. I hate buying gifts for adults. It's like, you're an adult. Just go and get your damn thing. And you have to wrap them. It's like a whole thing. I feel like with kids, it's like way more fun. It makes a lot more sense. Like, you get the joy of, like, buying something for a kid that a kid can't buy on their own. But for adults, like, what the hell am I supposed to get you? Like, I don't know what you need. Get what you need. You got a job. Like, get it for yourself. And it's not a stinginess thing. It's just, okay, maybe, like, we can plan a trip together and we all pitch in. Maybe we can do an experience. But, like, to buy you a thing where I wrap and give it to you, I don't know. It's just like a drag. Same thing in relationships. It's like, just get it for yourself, okay? Get it for yourself and, like, take me out for the experience, like the Billie Eilish concert. That, I really enjoy the idea of that as a gift. I think that was a great gift idea because that's an experience. But then texting someone and being like, buy me this Lego is weird. Like, I can't imagine being like, buy me this thing. But then again, they're not married, and so their finances aren't mixed. So then it would kind of be, I don't know. Are you kidding me right now? Don't ever send me a single cent ever again. I'm showing you that you're a liar and unappreciative. A liar? Are you effing kidding me? Go to hell. Okay? Do not ever talk to me again, you evil C-U-N-T. People were freaking out that she was calling her a C-U-N-T. Listen. Normally, do I think that this kind of language is abusive in a relationship? Yes. But the way that they're talking to each other is so crazy and wild. This seems like their dynamic to begin with. So, I don't know. It doesn't seem out of the ordinary. You said I sent you $10 on proving I did it. I'm going to reaction channels then. What the This takes the cake for the absolute worst interaction thus far. This is worse than CUNT. I'm going to reaction channels then? What, like, she had that in her back pocket? Like, this was her, like, I don't know what the expression I'm looking for is, but like, this was your trump card or something? Like, fine. You have pushed me to where now I need to go to the reaction channels. You're fucking weird, Emily. You're weird. Amberlynn, you're dumb as hell because I know you took her back. You took someone back like this? Oh my God. Okay. Calling me a liar. I think she meant liar. You are beyond a shitty person. The fakest bitch I've ever met. Again, referring to my previous comment, Emily, if you always knew this, why did you get with her? It's giving you're insecure, and now that things aren't going your way, you're lashing out. Okay? You just lied. No, I didn't. I called you a liar after you said F you over and over. Then you call me an evil cunt and a fake bitch. Like, are you joking me? You are. You'll never change. Literally and oh wait, no, sorry. This is Emily. Literally and genuinely the fakest person I know. What makes me fake? Everything you do has selfish motives behind it. Just because I'm giving person doesn't make me selfish. WTF. No wonder nobody, including your family, doesn't want to be around you. You're not a giving person. Okay, first of all, Emily, you have no idea what you're talking about, okay? Is Amberlynn fake? I don't know. I think she is so developmentally stunted that the way that she comes off maybe seems as fake, but it kind of seems like it really is her. Like, I don't know. Is she inauthentic from her online persona? I don't know. Could be. I don't think that's the root of the dispute. Also saying everything you do has selfish motive behind it. You're the fakest person I know. Emily, sounds like you knew this all along and you were getting something while it was good and you were okay to put up with it. But now that it's not working out for you, now you want to say, well, you were never good enough for me anyways. Emily, don't act like you're above it, okay? Emily, the feeder, don't act like you were ever above it, okay? You are on par with the relationship with her. You guys are very much alike, Emily. You're not different. You're not unique. You're not a quirky girl. You're not special. And to say no wonder nobody, including your family, doesn't want to be around you is so messed up, so fucked up. Emily, need we remind you that you don't have custody of your child? Need we remind you that the court deemed you unfit to have custody of your child and just visitation? Because what the hell what business do you have speaking this way to someone that you know has been in the foster care system? And also, being a giving person is not a measure of being wanted in the family, okay? What you give is not necessarily what you should get in return as it comes to family, okay? And especially not giving in terms of finances, because that's what they're talking about. They're talking about money right now. They're not talking about like when you give love and respect, you get love and respect back. They're talking about money. Emily says, LOL, okay. You'll never change. Oh, wait. You're just mad that I'm proving you wrong. Ever wonder why we only argue on days where you don't work? Ah! That's my day off. It's my day off. I'm tired. LOL, you're proving me right, actually, that anytime you give me money, you throw it back in my face months later. And that's the messed up part that I agree with. Yeah. Because you're miserable. I only showed you that because you said I only sent $10. Because I don't have the energy to deal with your shit on days I work. We talk for hours and hours on nights you work. We are on FaceTime for hours not saying anything. I don't want to be with you anymore. You treat me horribly. Okay, then just end it. Then just end it. This is not a real breakup from Amberlynn. This is her getting attention. She's like I want to break up. I think she wants to see if Emily's willing to fight for her and like go off. And then, because I think she likes that. I think Amberlynn likes the drama of that. Because you insist on being on FaceTime when I need to get things done or take time for myself. Ugh, I do totally see Amberlynn being like wanting to be on FaceTime for like your 8-hour shift. Also, what about HIPAA? Imagine like the nurse that's like doing your intake like has a phone in her pocket and like Amberlynn Reid is on the other side. Imagine like you go in for a UTI. Imagine you go in for a UTI and then like in the nurse's pocket is a phone and who's on the other side? Amberlynn fucking Reid, bitch. Oh, we also have nothing to talk about. You don't do anything. I mean, where's the lie? Where's the lie in this sentence? In this first message up here, where's the lie? It's nowhere. That's what I always tell these girls. Get hobbies, do things in your day. I let you do whatever you want. I always have something to talk about. You just don't listen. Complain about maybe. And then I have to repeat myself over and over because I have shit to do, Amber. I don't sit around watching YouTube all day. I have responsibilities, pets that I actually take care of. See, I don't think that that's crazy. I think that's one of the tamer stuff that she said. And for Amberlynn to reply, yeah, I'm done. Goodbye, Emily. Like, what? Okay, now, okay, this is the end of this. Now there is another set of texts that relate to Wasabi. This is, I think, when Amberlynn was in Wisconsin, I believe. Okay, this is a whole separate thread. Wasabi woke me puking yellow bile everywhere. Ugh. Listen, any pet owners know. Well, what does that mean? He could be sick, but could be that it's been a while since he had his last meal. Okay, Emily says, oh no, is he okay? No response. Oh, 6:51 a.m. Okay. Then at noon, no reply because Amberlynn's asleep. Okay, then at noon, shortly before noon, Emily texts Amberlynn again, says, hey baby, how did you sleep? Am I allowed to watch you without you here? Am I allowed to watch? Oh, you. Oh, you as in the show. Okay. Emily's asking if she can watch the show called You without Amberlynn being here. Okay, so maybe this is December 9. Let's see. So then maybe Amberlynn was not in Wisconsin. I literally just opened my eyes. I hope Wasabi is okay. He's acting different and now puking yellow bile, which he has never done before. I slept okay. My bed is broken. Too much. It's too much. Fix your problems and text me. Maybe I'm just a bitch. Because this is already too much. It's like, this is too much. You're doing too much. You're an adult. You know what I want to hear? I don't want to hear that your pet is sick. This is what I want to hear if you're my friend or my partner. My pet was sick. It was so terrible. I'm going to listen to you vent because I'm expecting the following sentence. And this is what I did to fix it. This is how I addressed the situation. Then I took her to the vet and it was like, cost me a lot of money. But you know what? I'm glad that I took her or him and they checked on the cat. Everything was okay. Bought her back. Then you can vent because then I hear that problem solving that I expect from adults in my life. But this whole just complain for attention and you're not even done. It's giving too much. My bed is broken because or something because it's lopsided, which is uncomfortable. I also woke up in pain and super swollen. You're 550 pounds, girl. I'm swollen. And I thought we were going to watch you together on FaceTime. How many times has he puked? How can a mattress break, baby? I think you're just not used to your bed. Why are you swollen again? We can watch it if you want. I just ordered Arby's. It's too much. I mean, mind you, here, Emily, you're kind of like enabling. Okay, you're feeding. It's just like, sorry to hear that. That's all that's needed. Sorry to hear that. I look forward to hearing about the resolutions to your problems. 2 times from what I saw, but maybe more. I meant the bed frame thing might have broke because the mattress is like in it. It's hard to explain. I'm swollen because I've been eating a lot of sodium and I've also been walking more than what I did at your house. Okay, asked and answered. In this courtroom, asked and answered. Actually, it wasn't even asked. Like, you're swollen. You gave the reason as to why. It's done. Moving on. Emily's saying, I didn't even know you had a bed frame. Wait, are we going to gloss over that she broke the bed? Guess we will. It might be a box spring. I slept okay. Not great. I don't know what it's called. I had a night. You're still going on? I had a nightmare that you were hiding in the oven texting other... Okay, that's a lie. You know what I love about my religion of Islam? You know one of my favorite things is that it is actually a major sin to lie about your dreams, to lie about how you recount your dreams. I know that there is like a deeper philosophical, spiritual reason for that. I just don't know exactly what it is. But I just love that it's a sin because there are so many bitches out here that will lie about their dreams for attention. And Amberlynn is that type of like middle schooler to be like, and then I had this dream, and then I had that dream, and then this happened, and that happened, just like to run her mouth. And I know Amberlynn is that type of girl. She's just like trying to start shit in the conversation. Like, you're texting other girls. How have you been walking more? Because I have to do things around my apartment, take Twinkie out, go get Ubers, go smoke, go get packages. Okay, maybe you have subconscious thoughts about wanting to put me in an oven. Okay. I'm worried about cheating and stuff. The oven is wild though, LOL. If you're worried about your partner cheating, if it's like a genuine worry, you're not supposed to be in the relationship with them. It's not meant for you, don't do it, it's just not. And her saying, you need to trust me. No, no one needs to trust anyone inherently. It's either there or it's not. If it's not there, the relationship is dead. It's over. Stop wasting your time. It's not fair that I'm always being accused of the worst when I'm not doing anything. Exactly. This is giving Amberlynn is using the dream to create like instability in her partner. She's saying like, hey, in this dream, you cheated on me and this is my gateway to open this topic. And so it should make you feel on edge and like I'm accusing you. She's using the veneer of like a dream story. And that's why it's a sin. I don't know that's why it's a sin, but I love that it's a sin. Not that she cares or It's even in her world paradigm that it's sin. But when's your food going to be there? Now. You can watch the show without me. I don't feel like getting up and turning on my TV. I don't even think I'm signed into Netflix. Okay, that's your problem. Emily wants to eat and watch a show. Let Emily do that, okay? I'm calling. Why aren't you answering? Why aren't you answering? The only person in the world that texts me like this and can get away with it is my mom, okay? My mom will say, Falafel. Well, she'll use my name. Falafel. I'm like, Mom, you don't have to say my name. You can just like get right to the point of the text, okay? You don't have to say my name. You don't need an introductory clause. You can just be like, blah, 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 blah. She's like, saying my name. I called you. What? Why didn't you call me back? Actually, I did call you back, Mom. You just didn't pick up. But the only person that can say, I'm calling, why aren't you answering? And get away with it is my mom. That's the only person. Why aren't you? What do you mean, why aren't you? If I'm not answering, that's your answer. That's your answer, okay? Where's my book? There was a quote about this. It's upstairs, but that's the answer. A lack of an answer, silence is the answer, okay? Emily, don't even entertain this shit. Emily's like, I was getting my food. I love you so much, baby. I hate seeing you not feel good. Please get some rest. This is about as authentic as Chantal caring about when Salah's sick. Just checking in because I saw you read my message. Wasn't sure if you were awake or not. Let me know how you're feeling when you wake up. I'm half awake, but I don't think Tim getting up. I'm getting up, I guess is what she meant to say. I love you so much. I hate seeing you not feel good. Please get some rest. Oh, wait, I already read this. I just want to be annoying again. You're gonna sleep more? Yes. Okay, baby. Love you. Love you too. I need you to imagine being in this relationship. I need you to imagine. I'm calling. Why didn't you answer? Are you my mom? Because no one else can say that to me. Oh my God. I'm feeling bad for Emily. That is not how I thought when I started this video. That is not what I thought this was going to be turned into. I am just, Emily, on your behalf, I am exhausted. I am tired. I am low energy. I am burnt out. I am fatigued for you because how is this conversation still going on? Amberlynn says, you seem apathetic towards me. Emily's like, apathetic? Apathetic facts? Maybe. Yeah, it's like showing no feeling or interest in what I'm saying. I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. I've been sleeping. I don't feel good. I've been feeling like you're fishing for another reason to be mad at me. Clock her, Emily. Me either. So I wanted you to know. I don't want to be mad at you. I just don't feel good at all. I feel like something is wrong inside of me with one of my organs or intestines. Again, complain to me about this after you've sought the resolution. Okay? I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it until you tell me this is what I'm going to do to fix it. Or this is what I'm thinking. Can I get specific feedback about some of the solutions I was thinking about? Can we brainstorm this together? That's what I want to hear. I'm literally like sweating up a storm. I'm not sweating up a storm. It's gross, but I'm just getting worked up. She's fishing. She's fishing for like anything she can get. She's like, wait, no. Okay. She's like casting out to shore. And she's just trying to see what she can catch. Like empathy, attention, love, whatever she can get. She's going to try to get. You're fine. Give it time. If it doesn't get better, then go get it checked out. Perfect response. Good, girl, you're good. Yeah, I'll do that. Just wanted to talk a little bit before I went to bingo. I'm just waking up now. Oh, okay. Have a good nap. What kind of fucking stupid ass question? If an adult is asking me, did you sleep good? You're blocked. What do you mean, did you have a good nap? Like, we're adults. Why didn't you tell me Jordy dug up an old YouTube video of me? Wait, what? She caught something. Listen, Emily took the bait. Because Amberlynn, like, people like Amberlynn that are, like, narcissists, like, they just want to keep you in the conversation. They want to keep your attention. And they're, like, these energy vampires. They want to keep you in the whole time. So, totally, like, you fell for the bait, Emily. Now Amberlynn can go off. Now she has something. There's some information that she knows that you're asking about. Now she's going to string this along. You said you were watching him last night, and that's when he posted it. So don't play dumb. I didn't watch the full stream. It's on there. I had no idea about it. I'm gonna go watch now. Don't. You say, why don't always watch bad things about me, yet you effing watch them. You live for this. Clocked. I want to see an old video of you, not because of him. Oh, really? But I won't watch it. I live for what? Just like you said in the car, you don't know why that don't hate me more. Considering that they think I'm an actual... What? Watch whatever the F you want to. I'm not going to control every move. Your every move like you do to me. What is happening right now? You're being so rude to me for no reason. Yet again, right before I see my mom. Amberlynn, don't act like you didn't bait this whole thing. Emily says, I'm just over it, bro. All I wanted to do was talk to you. That's how every narcissist will end like a conflict. But all I wanted to do was just talk to you. I didn't even mean it. What do you mean? You're mad at me because Jordy found an old video of you? What the F? Please answer the FaceTime. There's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to discuss. But that's what she wanted to begin with. She wanted to be on the phone and she wanted attention from Emily, and Emily took the bait, and that's what she's given her. Why are you mad at me? I didn't do anything to you, and the fact that you're reading Reddit and whatever when you told me you wouldn't instead of calling me because I want to talk to you before bingo just goes to show you don't care about me or miss me at all. Okay, true. Stay mad at me. I don't care. I'm not you do care because you wrote all these messages. I read a message about it. I wasn't reading the Reddits. Believe whatever you want. Let me see the message. You said you want this relationship to work because you love me. Yet you are mad at me again for something I didn't even do. I'm not showing you shit. This level of stalking is getting creepy. Emily, you knew who this person was before you got into a relationship with them. This is on you. You want me to trust you, but you won't prove yourself to me? What did I do? Don't play innocent. You and I both know that's not effing true. What are you talking about? You're treating me awful, Emily. Go talk more shit in your DMs. What? Didn't Bye Felicia end in like 2017? What the F is happening? Answer. YouTube knows everything. Okay, so I can't call out Emily. I can't because Emily said I'm going to go to reactors, and now Amberlynn is saying I'm going to go to YouTube. So, like, I am not joking. Go for it. Answer the FaceTime. What DMs are you talking about? I don't reply to anyone. Too much caps. Too much caps. That's yelling. And you just gave me more proof that you're blackmailing me. Joke's on you. You don't have anything on me except your delusional BPD that aren't even true. Listen. We got things on you, Emily. The community has archived things on you. What is happening, Emily? I have a hell of a lot more on you than you do me. Emily, you're fucking weird. I am done replying to you. I'm gonna let you calm down. Ha ha ha. Maybe I'll just make a YouTube video now instead. Then just fucking do it. Don't say it. Don't drag it out. But obviously you still want to be in a relationship with Amber, Emily, because you're a loser that has also no self-esteem just like her. Okay, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what is going on. Everything was fine with me and you, and then you find out about Jordy and go off on me. This isn't love. You told me you wanted this to work. You were so sweet all day. Sweet where? What happened? No, the way you treated me this entire effing time wasn't love. You have never loved me. You're obsessed with me. There's a difference. Oh. So was this the plan to break up with me once I was in Oklahoma after we had... I'm sorry, what? Both of them? I do love you. That is such a horrible thing to say to me. Oh, oops. I would never have let you see my whole body if I didn't... Girl. Listen, Emily still wants to see your whole body. She's a feeder. Come on. I would have never traveled to Wisconsin if I didn't love you. Lies. Amberlynn, I fear you don't really know what love means. I wouldn't have written down all of your symptoms if I didn't love you. Symptoms? The list can go on and on. You would have never treated me that way if you did love me. Threatening to break Colin's picture, that's lower than physically abusing me. I don't really care about this. I can say the same to you, and we talked about this and rekindled, I thought. What? Was this the plan the whole time? I told you that you would go home and realize you didn't love me. I was... Girl, just let her go because I was looking at other girls and that was what you considered was cheating on you. I mean, yes, like honestly, if you have the spirit of like looking or cheating, you don't have to actually sleep with someone for it to be cheating. Like you don't. It depends on your intention. If your intention is to be creepy and look and glance, that's cheating. I told you time and time again that how that would make me feel and you still did it. You betrayed me. Why are you doing this to us? I told you time and time again that Colin was one of the things that was off limit, even in fights, and you not only bought her up but threatened to break her picture. Why are you doing this, Emily? These things we have already talked about and I've apologized for. I mean, Amberlynn actually destroying the picture of her deceased partner is so fucking weird and like attention seeking. And obviously, it's really giving Cindy. It's giving a My Life is Over, Life plus Cindy meltdown. But then, Emily, why did you take her back after that? This is as much on you as it is on her. Why did you do what you just did? You literally just threatened me again to go to YouTube to ruin my life if I don't answer the phone. My mom is going to be here in 10 minutes. Can you please answer the FaceTime? That's effing unhinged. I'm not dealing with someone that's treating me that way. I said I was going to tell them why I really am in Oklahoma, not anything bad about you. You're toxic. You are toxic. Look at what you're saying to me all because of Jordy. I didn't do anything to you. And Jordy is really living in these girls' minds, conversations, text thread, rent free. I didn't do anything to you. No, you said you're out to ruin my life, including calling my job. We literally rekindled and everything was so good, and now you're back to attacking me out of nowhere. That's fucking unhinged. Oh, I already read that. No, this is because you just threatened me again. Read what you said to me, not because of Jordan. You attacked me out of nowhere before I mentioned the YouTube video. You started talking about DMs and all kinds of stuff literally out of nowhere. Okay. You guys, I'm just like so fucking over this shit. Not because of Jordy. Too many texts in a row. Okay, you attacked me out of nowhere before I mentioned the YouTube video. You started talking about DMs and all that kind of stuff literally out of nowhere. I have no idea where all this is coming from, but Emily, don't be with me if you don't love me. I don't have anyone. I want to be with you. And only you. I am in love with you. You're my world. Do you not listen to my Snapchats I sent? Then you think you would have treated me better. Why are you doing this now after we said we were going to start over? You told me that you were going to be better for me because you chose to threaten me again. Read them. I mean, I think Amberlynn's point here is that you drove me to threaten you. And Emily is saying, it doesn't matter. You still threaten me. To which I agree with Emily. First of all, Emily, you're a clown because you're even in a relationship with her. But secondly, you're also kind of right because Amberlynn, there's nothing that can excuse a threat like that. There's just nothing. I don't care. You can't just say, well, I said that only after you did this, this, and that. That's not really how it works. You're attacking me and freaking out of nowhere. Look at how you have been treating me since I've been home. I've been making sure you were okay constantly, and you calmed me down last night. Everything was fine after that. We even woke up and talked on FaceTime. Everything was so sweet. No, you've been trying to control my every move. You don't give a F if I'm okay or not. I even showed you my body. Like, what is going on? Okay. Yeah, but you're still controlling her, okay? You are venting. You are trauma dumping. You're not doing anything about your life. You're not bringing any kind of interesting conversation. Just asking her how your nap was is not you checking in on her, okay? It's just not. You want to be on FaceTime with her constantly. You want to know where she's going. You want to know when she sleeps. You want to know when she wakes up. You want her to be on FaceTime with you when she is awake. That's controlling. And we know this is what you did to Beck. Showed me your body. What? I haven't tried to control anything. You called and bitched because I was in the driveway for 10 minutes before I called you. I am the one who hung up. This is the same thing with Erica, right? Wouldn't she say that she wanted to talk to Erica like on her drive for hours or something? I'm the one who hung up on the FaceTime call. I thought we already talked about this. Emily, what the F is going on? That your behavior is insane? It sounds to me that you already had someone on the back burner. Dalton? Oh wait, no, this is Amberlynn talking. And the plan was to break up with me. Cool, thanks. I fell for your bullshit yet again. I truly thought we were doing so good. You thought you guys were doing good? You wish, because then you could blame me leaving you, and that isn't of it being because you're an awful human being. Wow, I'm an awful human being, but you just got done telling me how much you love me, how badly you want this to work. How you wish I was there with you in Wisconsin. You either love me or you don't, but with the way you are speaking to me right now is proving that you don't love me at all. You have completely gone cold, and it is ever since you saw that Jordy found an old video of you. Everything with me and you was fine. We forgave each other for everything. We kindled our love. We had such an amazing time yesterday, and now you're about to treating me horribly out of nowhere. Emily says, you are mean to me on and off all day yesterday, even before I left. What are you talking about? We had such a fucking amazing time. I literally could not believe you're doing this to me. This is insane behavior. And for what? You were bitching at me in my car about having my window rolled down. What? Amberlynn says, I wasn't bitching. Emily responds, nice try trying to reverse the narrative. Amberlynn, wow. You're mean. And you're, okay, and selfish. And you aren't. You are breaking my heart right now. You literally fooled me. You didn't care that I drove across the country and flew back in less than 48 hours. T. You cared that I didn't call you within 10 minutes of getting home. T. I'm not being in a relationship like that. It's not normal. T. For your own sake, get some therapy or you'll never be happy. T. 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 Emily, where'd you sweat though? Okay, there is some more right now. Okay, there is some more from like a different conversation between them. This is now no longer the whole December 9th saga. So this is Emily texting Amberlynn saying, everyone is calling me a monster. I think this is like when people found out the truth about her feeder Colleen thing. Amberlynn says, you're the opposite of that. They don't know you, I do. What's the opposite of a monster? Okay, a monster is usually large. It's usually evil. There's like, it's like subhuman, right? Like a monster is like a different class of being. It's like it's different from an animal, different from a human. And I feel like when we think of monsters, we think of like, they don't have like reasoning abilities, maybe, right? So then what's the opposite of a monster? Like, a dandelion? I don't know. Saying I'm a serial killer and that I Colleen and that I'll you know that if you don't lose weight, they'll blame me. I mean, listen, if you have to gaslight her to lose weight, maybe that's the way to do it. You did it, and then this is Amberlynn's responding. You did it. Anyone. They're idiots. They said the same thing about my mom when she takes me out to a restaurant. They're dumb. I've never been able to lose weight, babe. Let's be so for real. Amberlynn, and that's T. And that is T. That is the truth right there. That's the truest thing you've said. She wants a relationship. She hates being single. I don't feel sick at all. I don't even feel like I'm on semi-glutide today. Yesterday was rough, though. I felt super sick. My pre-filled syringes have been in the refrigerator for over a month, so maybe it's getting diluted because of that. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. LMAO. Diluted might not be the word I was looking for. Okay, nurse. Nurse Emily chimes in and says, less effective maybe. I don't know. As long as they're in the fridge, I doubt they expire, but your hormones and stuff in your body at the time you take, that does affect how it's absorbed, I'm sure. Huh. Okay. I don't know. This is more of a thoughtful response. This is a more engaged response than I would expect from a feeder. Amberlynn says, I might need to go buy a new vial then because I need the semaglutide to work. I literally suck at losing weight without it. Emily replies, I think it should be fine. I don't think you need a new vial. Is this the one from the new company? But you see what I mean? Like, she's engaged. Okay, I think these are the threads, the texts that's supposed to, like, disprove Emily being a feeder. Here's the thing. We know Emily's a feeder. We have proven facts of that. So this is kind of at odds with that. Okay. Amberlynn says to her, no, it's from the med spa that I saw 6 weeks ago. I think I have 2 or 3 more weeks left. Maybe. Then Emily says, maybe you just need the dose to get higher. Okay, that's like anti-feeder, kind of. That's what I did 2 days ago. I increased the dose. I don't know then. It's okay. I figured it out. You going to get your food yet? I think you'll just have good days and bad days just like everything else. Just got to stick it out. You got this, babe. I mean, that's pretty motivating. I mean, for the level of their conversations, okay, we're not talking about like healthy partners that support each other, that are like overly invested, this and that. For the level of their conversation, that's pretty good. Okay. This is a different thread. Okay, this is May 2025. By the way, I'm so sad I was denied weight loss injection because of my gallbladder issues and a bunch of screenshots. I have the names edited out because I'm going to show these screenshots in the video. They said you can probably do it, but just managed. Oh, okay. So I guess Emily read it and gave her like nurse opinion. And she's saying that according to the documentation, you can do it, but it has to be managed with an in-person doctor. Oh, so she wasn't denied. So you can find a local clinic. Yeah, but my mom won't take me. And if she does, I'll feel like a burden. Uber, Learn how to drive. I've said this before. Learning how to drive in Oklahoma City should be very easy compared to a lot of other places in the world. You could be learning how to drive, other cities, other suburbs, other larger towns, girl. Oklahoma's flat, especially where you are at. Unless I'm wrong. But I've looked at maps and it looks pretty flat. So, like, learn how to drive. Get on this. Stop manufacturing excuses. You just don't want to not feel hunger, I think. Because literally, Emily, a medical professional in some capacity, probably a nurse, unsure, is saying, no, they didn't deny you. They just want to be able to check in on you in person. They're not going to do any of this, like, remote telehealth, shady med spa business. And even Emily is encouraging her, saying it won't be an all-time thing, though, just a few appointments. It just sucks. I'm literally shocked, to be honest. What sucks? They're not telling you no. They're telling you yes, but just come into the doctor. That's, like, normal. Most people just go into the doctor for their shots or whatever they need. You cold? Yeah. For? I don't know. How's your appointment? How's Twinkie? We're okay. What's wrong with her leg? They were only doing critical going tomorrow. Okay. How about your appointment? Did they prescribe the GLP? Yeah, I'm not taking it. Why? Too expensive. Lies, lies, lies. This proves Amberlynn doesn't want to lose weight. She likes being fat. She loves it. Honestly, she loves it. Even Emily's like floored. Oh, did everything else turn out okay? Your labs? I don't have my results yet. I broke down about my mental health and he genuinely seemed worried to put me on Zoloft. That might help. Yeah, okay. This is giving like middle school passive aggressive. I can't do this. Oh, okay. This is December 2nd. I forgot that there was this much more. Oh my god, we're already an hour and 12 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do this in another video because this has already gone on for too long. And I think that these are like... Oh wait, no, there's just 2 more. Never mind. I thought there was like 20 more text to read. Okay. This is from Emily to Amberlynn. Emily is telling Amberlynn, my self-esteem is in the dumps. I hate my body right now. Amberlynn says, I'm sorry. That's an awful feeling. I know exactly how you feel. I feel monstrous and hideous. I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. Your body's so perfect to me. I mean, that's a good answer, right? Like, apologizing, acknowledging, relating, complimenting. That's as good an answer as I can expect between these two. Emily says, I want to get back into better shape. Have you weighed yourself recently? Amberlynn says, no, I have not. I will when I go back home. Why not? Your scale's here. I mean, I can. I will next time I'm in my bathroom. I kind of was Buffalo Wild. Oh, I kind of want Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner. We can lose weight once I'm in Oklahoma, LMAO. Sorry, I'm also high right now. LOL, okay. Do you want Buffalo Wild Wings too? This is just a wild thread. This is just a wild, so on par for Amberlynn Reid thread because Emily's talking about wanting to lose weight. Obviously, you need to lose weight and you know it. And you're saying that you have plans to lose weight, and then the next thread is I want Buffalo Wild Wings. Do you also want that? I mean, okay, the $1 million question. Who's the victim? Who's the abuser? Spoiler alert! Everyone's shitty in this situation. Everyone's shitty. Everyone's terrible to each other. I don't know that I have enough information to say one person's the abuser and the other one is the victim. Like, y'all are just both weird. You don't need to be in this dynamic. You just like the attention. Both of you. Both Amberlynn and Emily, I'm speaking to both of you. You guys like being toxic. You like the attention. I think you like arguing and beefing on the internet at this point. I think, like, honestly, who's to say that this isn't orchestrated as their foreplay? Okay? Who's to say? Who's to say it isn't? It probably is. You guys, that was so much. Honestly, we went through so much. We covered a lot. This is a long video. I mostly did it just to compile these messages. Now they exist in a place. And I have them. I might put them up on Twitter. I don't know like how I can do that or how many screenshots I can put up, but I'll do what I can. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm missing something in this whole lore. I didn't watch the Rachel video through just because if I know I'm reacting to a similar situation, I won't watch any reactors until at least after I put out my video, or like I won't react to it at all, or I just won't watch it at all because I just won't have time. So I don't know. I don't really know the lore of this too much other than what I read. So these are like primary sources to me. I just think they're both weird and shitty and shady. And maybe this whole thing is a lie and a ruse. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for watching, for sticking till the end if you did. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!